when I was younger, it was always a chase of like every young artist you bring up, the bag, the money falling out. Like I'm not fulfilled by that. In New York, I always talk about it. It's the greatest currency you can get in New York. It's respect.
It's Jose Antonio Cartagena.
It's your boy Jada, man. You know who it is, the Joe and Jada show. Every show legendary, every show iconic. You never know who's going to come sit on the blue couch. You know I'm basketball to the death. So is my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for New York Knicks own, New Jersey's own, Karl-Anthony Towns. Make some noise.
Dominicano!
Guys.
Dominicano! Yo!
Special greeting.
Yo!
That's the special greeting, right?
That's love.
You know, my godfather was Dominican.
For real?
No, sir. What do you want me to do?
I gotta get a porta potty back here because I can't even make it to the bathroom
Let
now.
me tell
We
you
start
something.
this shit, dog.
My godfather's a great man. My father was a great man, rest in peace. But my godfather, he filled in wherever my father didn't. Took me places and the Yankee games and did shit. Took me to museums and he lived in Dykeman. And that's how I became real tight with the Dominican culture. Yeah. Only thing I hated, they used to make me eat the red, the beets.
Oh.
What they call that in Spanish? It's even funny in Spanish, the beet salad. Dominicans eat the beet salad, the red.
I ain't never had that.
Shit,
For you,
bro.
man. Beets is good
That
for
shit
you.
like poison, man.
That's Pete. Talk to him, man. Beets is good for you.
Beets, it's fed la marea, some shit, man. Yo, that man used to force me. I used to damn near cry to eat that shit. He's a great man, so I always love Dominicans, man.
Shout out to him.
Oh, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, Shersky. We had your brother on recently. We just interviewed your Big Blue Nation brother, John Wall.
Yes, sir.
It was a great interview. Check that out. You know, I love ball, so I love basketball. No flags. I'm basketball to the heart. I'm going to ask you. You can tell me to stop anytime. I'm just going to ask you, man, shit.
Nah.
38-1.
Yeah.
With a Final Four appearance.
I know.
One season at Kentucky. How was your experience? How was Coach Cal? How was the royalty? What was going on campus? Let me know some of these things that...
Nah, it's special. That place is special. It's crazy. I haven't had that kind of experience with the fans appreciating a game of basketball that way until really I got here. And Minnesota was great, but just the energy the city has for the game. You know, I grew up here and just noticing, you know, all that stuff. And I said it before, you know, playing in New York with the Gauchos gym and everything and always being around, playing at Rucker Park too and everything. It was crazy to be able to kind of relive that kind of energy, basketball again. And I haven't had that kind of experience until I got here.
John Wall also said he brought to our attention that college basketball went dormant a little. It lost its fluidity a little to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Cal started rolling y'all out like y'all was celebrities. Like y'all was real. People was running home, catch the games. You don't want to miss no games, no tournaments. He made y'all, it's like he evolutionized what was going on with the Fab Five and them. They kind of paved the way. But when y'all got there, y'all was select. Y'all was like an NBA team in college. What is that like?
I mean, we felt like rock stars there. You know, everywhere we went, you know, people noticed who we were. It didn't matter if you was the number one guy on the team or you was at the end of the bench. Everyone was rock stars. And, you know, the crazy stories being there and just seeing how the fan interactions went, you know, March Midnight Madness was something like a movie. So it was crazy to have those kind of moments. And especially with a team like that, you know, such a historical team. Cal always told us, make sure we enjoy these moments because you'll never have that much talent in one room for basketball ever again.
That's crazy because your man John Wall said that Cal told him, yo, make sure you take some guys with you.
It was different for us. I mean, we had 9 draft picks. I think we had.
They had 5.
They had 5.
They first round.
They had 5 first round.
9. He was like, yo, make sure you take some guys with you. Like,
And the people who didn't even go to the NBA on our team that year ended up going to the NBA the next year.
That's crazy.
Really, I mean,
man, that's a great thing, man. That's
historical.
That's a dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I mean, like he said, it's true. That was a key lesson for me, like in life, and even for last year too, with our team. Just stay in the present, enjoy this moment. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about everything that could come with this situation. Just enjoy being in the present because you're never gonna get these moments back. You may never be in the same room again with these guys.
You was young. Did you understand exactly what he was saying?
I did.
I was young. I didn't understand that.
You know what? I was fortunate. I had experiences that had already told me to experience, to enjoy life in the present. With, my uncle passing away and little things in life that, they just teach you. It humbles you. It gives you experience. It makes you understand certain things. When you were younger, you think you know everything. And you get older and you're like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
So I had those moments already in life where appreciating the present was a big key for me.
It's even like that now, right? Like I got a friend of mine who doesn't need my advice, who's got more money than me, more success and everything. But I felt like I had to tell him something.
Yeah.
And that's really, really hard, even with the young kids, right?
Yeah.
Like with the young rappers, people be like, yo, why don't you pull a young... I'm like, yo, bro, you got a young kid that the odds was 1 out of every 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
He's rich now. He made it happen. How the hell I'm going to tell him what to do, let alone another legend?
Yeah.
But I felt like I wasn't keeping it real if I didn't sit down and tell him, yo, look, I'm going to tell you something. I don't want you to get mad at me. I don't want this to mess up our relationship. But if you don't see what I'm telling you now, in 5 years, you'll understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it happened to me. People try to tell me stuff. I'm like, yo, what they talking about?
Yeah.
And 5 years later, I'm sitting on a couch somewhere and I said, damn, he tried to put me on. And I was in the way of myself.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard to be in the moment and be present because sometimes when you overcome so many odds, like, you fucking, you can't. Like, who's going to be able to tell you something?
Nah. You got to listen to the legends, man. Y'all in hip-hop and culture, y'all paved the way for these, the new guys to be able to rap that way, to be able to move that way, to be able to wear the clothes they wear and stuff. So it's like, you got to always listen to the legends. And for me in basketball, KG was my vet.
We're going to get into that.
KG was my vet. So I came into the NBA with already have playing with Al Horford on the Dominican team, the Dominican national team and stuff. But then now you're going with KG.
So you had that bond ahead of time.
Yeah, I had more of the old school mentality of approaching work. Like you be the first one in the gym, last one to leave. But in that time, it's about the quality. It's not about just being able to say that. People, you can be the first one to the gym to do nothing until practice. And then after practice, leave. So, like actually utilizing that time, enjoying weightlifting, enjoying, understanding diet, understanding like how to move as a professional, how to communicate with people, never. One of the things with KG was like kept calling everyone by their name, understanding the refs' names, treating men like men, not acting like you better than anybody and stuff like that. He taught me a lot.
2015, he drafted number 1 overall. We're going to take it back a little bit to the Miami Timberwolves.
That sounds crazy now, man. That sounds crazy.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
It's a blessing.
A decade. I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed. He told me too. He's like, you're going to blink, 5 years going to go by. You're going to blink again. You're going to be 10 years. Blink again. You're going to be like, why the hell am I still doing this? So...
That's what they said.
That's what he told me. He told me about that.
How did it feel? You got drafted. You had to go. This is what I always wanted to know. You got to go. Next morning, you got to go to Minnesota?
Yeah. Next morning.
Well, that's how.
Drafted. You drafted number 1. Whatever. I had the after party for the draft at the Knickerbocker. Mm-hmm. And then next morning, I was out. Was it Farmingdale? Left from Farmingdale straight to Minnesota.
Yo, it's cold as fuck in Minnesota.
You wouldn't know, but...
No. There's no fluidity in Minnesota, boy. It's cold as fuck out there.
Minus 27 some days. we've had.
This guy, Stephon Marbury, used to cry out there. He wanted to get traded. Steph probably could have won chips out there.
Yeah.
He just got out of there. He couldn't take. He either was going to quit the league or, he didn't want to be in Minnesota. Minnesota got great people and great fans.
Yeah.
Or he wasn't used to it. Sometimes they drive underground. Sometimes it's so fucking cold or something.
Oh, like in Minnesota, like for instance, downtown, they got like skyways, so you don't actually have to walk outside. Or like for downtown, the streets under the concrete is hot water circulating to help with the ice that happens.
What do you have to do when you first get there? Is it basically to see the facility?
Right. When I landed there, got in the car, went straight down to Target Center, but it was Lowe's, and had your press conference introducing yourself to the fans. So it's immediate. It's right away.
I had a bad run-in with that. They had me introduce Kemba and the other guy. He scored 2 points and shit. The Knicks was like, we want you to welcome them to the Knicks. I welcome them, motherfuckers, they do shit. We want you to introduce them. Yo, we got Kemba Walker. We got, who was it, Fournier or something? Both of them ain't do shit. I'm sitting there like, yo, we so happy they here.
Kemba, I love you, man.
Yo, Kemba, we love, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. We just have a...
You're supposed to represent.
Kemba Walker, I did, though.
Both of them could score the ball, too, though.
Yeah.
They really scored.
He just was trying to stay, he was banged up, Kemba Walker. Paul.
That injury, yes. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Yo, we got to make some shirts, yo.
Yeah.
We got... Kemba was hurt.
Yeah, he had some injuries. He had some detriment.
There's nothing better than him. There's nothing better than watching him in UConn on the Big East, man.
He killed.
College.
I remember. You remember that?
Back.
Oh my God! Against Pittsburgh too.
Yeah, that was
that old run though.
Yeah,
he was
mad to be.
And your step back last year. That 3-point. Whoa! You said, whoa! I said, what the? I got a classic pick. I put up with you and Spike right after that.
Oh, yes. Ooh, it's in my house.
All right, I'm trying to relax. Go through your time.
It's in my house.
Go through your time.
It's in my house right now. So I asked Spike.
You can tweak.
You got that pick in your house?
Yeah, I do.
That was a legendary pick.
Yeah.
I got that.
I definitely, it's so funny because I feel like rewatching that and you see me like in that mode, just aggression and just talking. I was talking shit.
That was like you had a spring on ball post. You burned that shit back. You threw that shit. You ran to the fucking bench. You was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. Like I was losing my marbles. Jada.
And I love this basketball.
I laugh because I
out when it's basketball.
I laugh because I was talking about it actually before I just came to the podcast. I was saying how, what the hell was I thinking? Because before that was the turnaround fadeaway going out of bounds. And I said, you take one bad shot to go compound it with a worse shot. But for me in that moment, those felt like I was wide open. So
the basket was this big.
Yeah, I felt that I had a good look at the basket.
You had to do that. That was that kind of energy.
I mean, we needed to win, man. We needed to win.
Yeah.
I was never planning to lose that game. That was never so I was not going to allow that to happen.
Now he played all 82 games. The 2015-2016 season, averaging 18.3 points, 10.5 rebounds.
Not a bad rookie year.
Yeah, that's damn great numbers as a rookie.
Yeah.
What was it like? And what was KD? What kind of crazy shit was
KG was going crazy, man. I was with him on the team when he did when he called Eric Gordon trash. I was on the team on that one.
KG don't give a fuck.
Nah, I love that.
We don't bring him up enough as one of the tough guys in the NBA. KG was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he didn't give a fuck.
Nah. Like, you know what's cool about him, too? It was like him
mentality. He punch a rap in the face. No, I'm telling you. Who he went at it with? I think they almost fought. He was told him some crazy shit. KG told KG.
But KG
eats his own.
Yeah.
Bottle Patron, right? You motherfucker. He said he know what I'm talking about. He said before you even remember, he just owned Bottle Patron. Don't even go down that road. Don't let your mind remind you that was an ugly one, right? Oh my God.
KG's different, man. He's different. And you know why I was appreciating him? It's like his energy, you know, it went through the whole locker room, just like the way he approached the game, the way he played with so much passion, and it was cool to be able to have someone like that.
Who's that on the Knicks now? Who's that on the Knicks now that got that? Well, last year, I don't think y'all got him this year. Last year, I seen, I coach at the Rucker. It takes a special qualification.
Hey, I want everyone on camera to understand. Everyone behind the camera said,
yeah. Yo, listen, it's hard to win them chips at the Rucker, but it takes a special. It's almost a spiritual to wake everybody up and get everybody to win a championship. It takes it. I seen PJ Tucker trying that last year on the bench, like, let's go. Hey, he was that. Who's the guy on the Knicks now currently that will amp up? God. Like, let's go. And
I feel like PJ was great for us last year, and like you said, you saw him contribute to us. I think he's like at 20 years in the NBA. I'm hoping that we get to see him in the NBA this year as well. Us as a team haven't got a chance to get together yet. So I'm just see. I'm trying to say, to see where the vibes are at. So I think that right now, everyone's working on their game to bring their best version to the table so that we could.
I like that African guy that just got from Philly.
Guerschon?
Oh,
he's not an African guy. He's not African.
He is African. Listen.
Hell, I'll throw the flag.
Bro, let me tell you something.
We even pick a flag, just both of them.
Listen, he's from Africa.
We got to get you a list.
So can you Google where he really from? Is he from Nigeria?
Ladies and gentlemen.
France? I just told you I love the guy. I'm a fucking huge fan.
Can't love him. You even know where he's from.
He's not. All right, can you cook? Oh, he's Dominican? No, not the big African.
You didn't know that?
4 flags for that.
From the France? He's Dominican. You got another Dominican on the team. Did you know that shit?
No, he didn't.
You from Africa? You got the wrong guy.
No,
Guerschon. He's Dominican?
Yo, we got to get him a list.
Play that shit again.
He keeps describing people by the color.
My man. You know what I expected, man?
What?
From you. I can tell you right now what you need to do.
I need all of these.
I think I'm not telling you what to do with your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you should have like a foundation to a bunch of Dominicans every game, and they playing the fucking music up on the stairs. And they just going crazy. It should be the Karl-Anthony Towns section.
Least home games.
Home games at the Knicks.
Yeah.
I expected that.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God. Like, just me being a fan.
Yeah.
I grew up Washington Heights, so I know how you get down. So I thought you was gonna have they was gonna have a section up there like, yo,
just go.
Hiya!
All our fucking families immigrated from the Congo.
He's from the Congo.
Everybody was like, he's Dominican. Play the song.
Yo, they say he was Dominican.
Keep going with the joke there. Let's do it.
I know the guy's from Africa, bro. Why y'all trying to fake me out like that, man?
Everybody's from Africa.
Yes. All right, fuck it, Kiss. You know what I'm trying to say.
This thing is crazy with this shit, man.
Well, I love this guy.
This is a great podcast.
Today's show is brought to you by our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock.
Open up the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app. You'll see why it's top rated with thousands of 5-star reviews. If you ever been to a Hard Rock hotel or casino, you know that they treat you right.
That's right.
Do yourself a favor and check out the Hard Rock Bet app for a world-class betting experience. But if you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet, then there's still time for you to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Just place a $5 bet, and if it hits, you get not only your winnings, but $150 in extra bonus bets.
That's a lot, brother.
If you want to see what other people are betting on from now through this weekend, the Hard Rock Bet app shows you trending parlays, the most bet player props, top pick upsets, and more. Just download the app and all this info is a tap away. Hard Rock Bet has new promos every day this week. There's profit boost for 5 straight days of football. There's Thursday night profit boost, a Friday college profit boost, another profit boost for Saturday's college games, plus NFL profit boost for Sunday's games and Monday night. Every Thursday on Hard Rock Bet, you also get legendary reward drops. Drops full of rewards like bonus bets, parlay insurance, and more. Open up your drop-in time for this weekend's games and see what you get. Hard Rock Bet is the only legal sports book in the state of Florida and also available in Arizona, Ohio, Jersey, Montana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, Colorado, and more.
More states is going to pick it up real soon. Hard Rock, the biggest growing bet place. Go there right now.
Make your first deposit today.
How does Clarkson?
Yeah.
You asking him shit. He just told you they didn't see each other yet. They working.
But
out.
what are you thinking in your mind? But like because
scoring,
scoring. Like he's just gonna pure score.
I mean, for sure.
But they say he needs the ball.
Some off the bench. Though.
They say he needs the ball.
You do. We you always need firepower, and to expect. I think as fans, and as players, just you have to understand you need firepower because you never know what's going to happen in the year. You know, you never know who's going to be healthy. You never know what's going to happen. But if always you got a backup plan and you got people who are just as willing to start as anybody, I think that's what's going to make us special. You know, you got to be able to have those people. Like if you look at championship teams, you know, it's some of the times it's the ones that win you the championship are not the starting five. It's that guy on the bench, Sean Livingston's the
Panthers.
Yeah.
Swain, you got a hell of a team over there. You got a hell of a team in Minnesota.
Yeah.
There's rumors.
Hold on. Let me get, because you, let me tweak out.
Right.
You take the damn out. Listen to this. Let's cut the bullshit. You got long history with Thibs from Minnesota all the way over here. What's going on? Tell me something.
I love when people ask me that. And I said, boy, I only been here 6 months. What you want me to say? But I just talked to Thibs. He's good. We had dinner and everything. Cool.
It's politics, and they always seem to think that because in the music industry, if something happens with an executive, I don't have no fucking idea what's going on upstairs.
I've been here. I was here 6 months. I have no. I was with my mans, and Thibs is my mans too.
Each his own bottle of Patron. And then next one.
That's the answer. Each his own bottle of Patron. When no one really. It's like Pete in the.
We New Yorkers. Listen, we just want to know. We very concerned. You see us at.
But shout out to him though. You know, obviously I was in Minnesota before I got here, but like watching him just.
I know
do
Thibs,
so many.
Bro, what you mean? I met him before.
Why we doing this?
I definitely
should bring him up here.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. That's a good one. Thibs was in my house before I was in my house.
Huh?
You see? I'm building.
Thibs was in your house.
What you mean by that?
Yeah. Before you was in your house, what the poltergeist is going on there?
Worldwide West lives across the street from my house. As I was building my house, I didn't even live there yet. Fucking West gave Thibs a tour of my house. Yo, Joe's going to put the marble bar here. Ooh. He's going to Thibs say, yo, you better watch your neighbors. This man done took me in your house, man.
Showed them the blueprint.
Showed them the blueprints. Yo, this is where we're going to have pool parties. And this, man, let me tell you, Coach Thibs, amazing job. Amazing job with the Knicks.
Thibs came to New York. Changed the culture.
Changed the whole.
Brought New York back to winning culture.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. And that's not just the players. That's a testament to the coaching staff, the work he put in, and you got to give credit all around to those guys. You know, they put the work in and they got us in a position and gave us a chance to succeed. So Thibs is special. I think anyone who knows basketball knows he's special. I got nothing but love for Thibs. Shout out to Thibs, man. I definitely got to call you out.
He don't smile with nobody. I got pictures smiling with him.
Yeah, nah.
With the coach.
Nah, I'm happy.
I used to love sitting and watch him sit there and flip.
Talking
just
shit,
go crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo, fuck. He walking back and forth, cursing himself out in the fucking side. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man.
I love Thibs, man. And you know, it's like.
You have any experience with Coach Brown? Or not yet? We ain't started yet.
I haven't. Not yet. So, but I'm excited to get to work. You know, basketball's fun. You know, it's, I know I say work and I say job, but it's, when you're having fun and you're passionate, I think both of y'all know as legends. Yeah, having fun and passionate, writing and making music and touring and stuff. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like a blessing.
You know, it's almost like a fucking Cinderella season for y'all now.
Yeah.
You know, with no disrespect, a lot of major guys got injured.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Haliburton injured, the star of Indiana.
Tatum.
You got Tatum injured, the star of Boston.
Injured and traded.
Boston done turned up. I've never seen no shit like this. They don't want to trade it, the whole team.
Yeah.
They did.
Porzingis is in Atlanta.
Porzingis. Horford is out. Drew Holiday.
Is Horford out? No, Horford. No, Horford's there. He's still there.
They kept him?
Yeah, Horford's still there. Drew Holiday. And Tatum's
Holiday.
Tatum's hurt. And they got rid of the big guy.
Porzingis in Atlanta.
No, the other big.
Oh, Cornette?
Yeah. They sent Cornette to this, right? Where they sent Cornette to the Spurs or somewhere? So,
Horford?
Better listen to Kiss.
When that happened? I know, but I didn't know if they signed him back.
Yo, you already off.
4 days ago?
You call an African guy Dominican, you're off right now.
He's going to the Golden State.
He's going to Golden State?
That's a major pick.
I told y'all this.
Dominican, man. Keeping the job. In the NBA is hard to do.
That's a legend.
In the NBA.
And he's solid.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to my
He's solid. You know, I never understood why, like, young players don't abuse the older guys. Like.
What?
Pause again.
Hey,
yo, listen,
we didn't even have to say.
Yo, no. I mean, like, to me, I can't move like I moved when I was 20 years old. I don't care how talented an older player is.
Mm-hmm.
Euro step, you got to stop it. I can't move like I moved 20 years ago. So, like a guy like you, with no disrespect, like, I would think you should just go to the rack on Al Horford all day. That's just impossible.
Hold on, I got to step
genetically, huh?
I got to step in because I can't get fined in none of that. The playoffs, they was fouling the hell out of you, dog.
I'm used to that.
Yo, this last whole season, I don't know, they was mad because you came to the city and you had the whole city, but they missed a lot of, you was getting pushed off your, you know what I mean? You're a large human being, so you could take a regular foul.
Yo!
He's extraordinary. He's an NBA player. The serial glizzy, like, yo.
What?
Listen, he jerked him on Matt Paul's last.
Yo!
Yeah, don't steal my yo. Listen, this year's referees, he needs his calls without no yo. Fouls. Send him to the line. I mean, we would have,
I was going to ask you a question, right? And then he cut me off because he was sticking to the script. Then he lost his mind too, right? The question is, you in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I was already hearing rumors that you coming to the Knicks.
So was I.
Back when Donovan Mitchell was coming to the Knicks. I already heard Karl-Anthony Towns. Right?
Yeah.
And so you in Minnesota, and this is home, right? At any point you saying to yourself, holy shit, I might be coming to the Knicks, and you seeing what they're doing, and are you saying like, yo, I fit in, this be crazy?
I would be lying if I said I didn't see the rumors and know that there could be truth to them.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of coming back home, playing for, it's well documented, my favorite team growing up to watch. My dad had a quick and early stint with the organization back in the Patrick Ewing days.
Fire.
So it was kind of like, you know,
your dad's the coolest. He sits.
Oh man, he loved y'all. That's what so much love and respect. He tell y'all all the time.
Oh, he be there like, yo.
I already know he's gonna be so happy when this podcast comes.
No, we should have brought him here.
They should have walked.
His dad was his birthday was yesterday. So it's gonna be fun.
Your dad's birthday was yesterday. It's gonna be
a good birthday.
Rich Flair's birthday was yesterday too. Your girlfriend, very classy young lady. It's Fashion Week, and she posted that she got a clothing line. She's stepping on the building.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah,
came through like Snoop. And
what? Like Snoop crushing the buildings. That's what I came home to. That's what my daughter, and you know, they doing this fashion week shit.
Speaking of fashion, he be having, he throw that shit on too. He said SGA is the most fashionable NBA player ever. How could he say that? SGA get fresh, but you made him ever. He made him of all time.
Who do you think is the most fashionable? Like
Dr. J.
Ooh.
Dr. J come through with that shit on with cashmere with the shit.
Most iconic picture I see the sports dude with was that Joe Namath with that fur?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think for me, basketball-wise or fashion-wise, I think one of the most iconic photos is seeing Allen Iverson's mom doing his cornrows on the bench. That's fire.
That was it.
That's cold.
We was there for all that.
Magic did it before Broadway Joe with Michael Jackson and all them. And what about that flick? Magic got this shit.
Crazy. That flick with them.
Joe Namath borrowed this shit from Magic.
He might have. He definitely did. Flag in the back. Hey, pass me the flag, man. What you think, man? Come on, shit. We did 4 podcasts in 3 days and shit. We've been.
There you go. The biggest shit.
Work. Yo, what? We've been because you know I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
So if I got into the podcast world to be number one.
You want to be number one. You want to be the best.
The best.
I mean, but that's how y'all became legends at what y'all do. Yeah, I didn't stop at being good. It was like I want to be great. I want to be all time. You know.
And we got a new job. It's called podcast, and boy, we giving them hell. We've been having a good time up here, bro. And
now y'all taking over the podcast world. So shout out to y'all. But y'all, I expect nothing less from y'all.
Let's keep it on the court. You consider yourself the best big man 3-point shooter ever. You won. You actually won the 3-point.
Do you?
Yeah. Yes. No, for sure. Without a doubt.
You know, I went on Melo's show.
Yeah.
And said you're the greatest offensive big man in the league of this time, and I caught a lot of I was like arguing with the whole set.
Yeah,
and you know, because the Joker's dead nice.
He's real.
What do you think about the Joker? Like when you look at his style of play, what makes him great and different?
Hall of Fame touch around the basket, being able to right hand hook, left hand hook off the backboard.
Slows the game.
Slows the game down. You know, he play. You know, I feel like. I know basketball, so like, you know, his ability to control pace. He controls the team's pace. You know, John Wall, what made him great when he became an all-star was his ability to change pace. When he stopped going 150 miles per hour and he was able to go 150 to go to 20 miles, to go to 120, to go to 8, you know, so changing a pace. Joker just... He got a Hall of Fame touch. He's extremely smart. His IQ's through the roof. He's able to pass. He's able to control the pace. The offensive scheme works with his greatest strengths. And he has teammates that believe in him. He has a coaching staff that believes in the organization that believes in him. They put him in a position to succeed. And he deserves that kind of respect because he put the work in. He's shown the world that he could do this on a nightly basis. Man, shout out to Joker, man. I mean, he's rightfully got those MVPs. He deserves them.
Facts. You know what, I went to one game and I watched you at least, I don't want to exaggerate, but I think the numbers I counted was like 10 different moves. This one, that, 3, the fadeable, this, that, this. You got somebody like, what's my man, Doncic, he do the same. Hey, he's great at it.
Yeah.
But he got that one move, right? Melo had that one fadeaway, right? He had that step.
But Melo had a triple threat that was one of the best ever.
No. But he really had that. Yeah. That step. Cayenne is it's lethal. That's what I'm saying. But I watched this man. The reason why I made that statement on Melo is I've been watching basketball a long time. I never seen nobody have that variety of offense as a big man as you.
I appreciate that.
So I'm sitting on the sideline with Tracy Morgan. You know, he's a bug out. He's a trip.
Tracy been talking to me about the Knicks for how long?
No, that boy's a tweaker.
We need Tracy show
forever.
We need Tracy Morgan on here because the man said what Ari Spears said. He looked like a
yo.
He just
eats his own bottle with
Yo, he said so. But I seen you bust so many moves that I was just like, yo, this guy's like really is unstoppable because people always got one move, maybe 2 moves.
Yeah.
You got so many different
bag. You got a bag.
I'm a reactive player. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, playing in the parks. Like I said, coming to New York, playing in a Rucker Park, Gauchos. You play with older kids. You're always like, you're 15, you're playing U17. You know, you're playing, I was even younger than that. I was playing U16, U17, you know. My dad and I always believed, you know, if you want to be the best, you got to go against the best. And when I was younger, never accept being good. Like, always want to chase greatness. So, you know, I wanted the best competition I could find in Tri-State, and I wanted to test my skills every single weekend.
Who you saw play? You ever watched like a Kobe game or something like that? Like me, we used to watch wrestling. And after wrestling, we clotheslines.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I grew up in that era too. Attitude era and all, yeah.
Was you doing that, like going out in the snow, Kobe fade away, or like who was a player that you was?
You know, I say, you know, people. I was having this conversation the other day too. I love that I get to talk about my life a little bit, but I was having this conversation, funny enough, with my girl. And I was saying, you know, sometimes in life you get lucky. Sometimes it's God-given. And sometimes you just work so hard that you just garner that skill. And for some fortunate people, they get all three. And they be able to have that mindset, God and luck on their side. And I was telling her, I said, for me, I think I really had, in a way, all three coincided with my career, but I really believe that there was really two things. The two that I got really, that I had in my possession was luck, and I worked so hard to be this good and to find a way to be great at my craft that I just had no option other than to plan A is plan A, go for being an NBA player. But my luck came from my father, because my father was a high school coach. And one of the hardest things to do when you're young and you're broke is to have a gym. And my dad being a high school coach, I had keys to a hardwood floor that was great. Not like a hardwood floor that was like, okay, I'm talking about a really good hardwood floor playing basketball. So I had somewhere to work on my craft. And I had a father that also was athletic and agile enough and talented enough, like I said, where he was able to rebound for me and also understand what I truly needed to do. And for me, with the work aspect, you know, I had to show up. You know, as a young kid too, I had to dedicate my childhood, my whole childhood, like all the things other kids got to do and stuff and experience. I didn't get that chance because I was in the gym and I was working.
Sacrifice.
You know, and I was willing to do that. And at an early age, I remember even thinking about that, like, you know, maybe I want to go to that, you know, that party, obviously younger, like party at whatever, maybe Chuck E. Cheese. I want to go to the park more, hang out with my friends. I was in the generation that still, you didn't know someone was home unless the bike was in front, you know? So I was still in that generation. So I dedicated my childhood to being great at sports, and basketball and baseball is my love, but basketball. And to have a hardwood court, I feel that gave me a huge advantage on the competition. And it allowed me to work on all these moves. And I was riding bike to the library, looking at getting the VHSs, putting the VHS in and watching, you know, the greats play. Hakeem Olajuwon, getting to see, you know, KG, getting to see Sam Perkins for me. You know, I was looking back in the day, Eddie Jones and Gary Payton and Pistol P and I like just Magic Johnson, of course. So it was like one of those things where I dedicate my childhood to studying the game. You know, being part of the culture.
I'm very similar. I'm not trying to put myself on your level, but like this guy was born a rapper. Like I don't think, if you ain't rap, what you was gonna do?
I mean, one of the best lyricists you've ever heard.
What you gonna do? So him, Eminem, Jay-Z, Pun, these guys was born with this shit.
Yeah.
Right? I had to practice.
Shout out to Pun too.
I would have been in pharmaceutical.
Rest in peace, Pun. Yeah. But I had to practice. And then it was a time where we was the hottest dudes in the world. I mean, the hottest dudes.
I mean, I was here. I was the one. My mom would tell me, go get the radio, put the radio on.
And you see what I'm saying? And Pun, who I signed, he was my student. I brought him in the game.
Yeah.
He taught me how to rap better. And it's summertime and they pulling up in the Benzes, in the trucks, and they're like, yo, it's poppin' B. Yo, over here, this, that. Pun be like, fuck that, we got to write.
Yeah.
You got to work on your shit. And it's summertime, 90-something degrees, and they pulling up. Yo, we're going to pull up Orchard Beach. Yo, it's on out there, this. And that shit ringing number one on the radio. And Pun was like, nah, fuck that. We're going to stay here. You got You got to get better, bro. You got to get nice. You got to get this and this and that. And that was a big, so many summers I sacrificed, instead of going outside and enjoying. Like, when you get a hit, right? This is the difference between maybe basketball and rap. Like, when you get a hit, everybody's praying for a hit.
Yeah.
You get a hit, you go get the bag.
Mm.
You're either promoting that hit till it becomes a hit.
Yeah.
And then once it's a hit, you go get the bag. You can't stand in your neighborhood. You can't go to Dykeman and be like, lean back and watch the crowd. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
You're busy going to get the check, performing all over. We don't get, same with you.
Facts.
You don't get that rush. You don't get to stand there. You can't go to Yonkers and be like, you too busy running around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to my girl yesterday about this because, shout out to her again. She had her New York Fashion Week event here in New York at the Knickerbocker.
That photo shoot was fly.
Yeah, I'm super proud of her all the time. And I was telling her I'm proud of her, and I told her she had her event early in the day. I went to work. I did, took care of business, went to the event, and I told her, I said, I want you to enjoy today. Enjoy the wins, because the wins are short-lived, and the losses, they last for a long time. And I was telling her, she was like, what you mean? I was like, let's put it just an example for me in my life. We beat Boston. New York's going crazy. The excitement, the energy through the roof. Never been like that in 25 years. And
police was letting them climb.
Police was trying to do their job. They said,
man, don't let us jumping out.
Let's turn around. We want to be fans too.
Celebrate.
Yeah. And they not wrong. New York's not wrong. 25 years, you're supposed to have these celebrations. You're supposed to, yearn for these moments.
No.
Hell nah.
No, hell.
Go have fun. This is the moment. This is what we work for. We work so the fans can have these moments.
That shit was like a dream come
true.
true.
Yeah, but literally, everybody, it's the world against New York. So
so let New York have a moment of celebration then. They deserve it, man. And I was going back to the point was saying that when we won, of course, it was late night when we won, obviously. So you have that night, the team got together, documented. We went out and celebrated as a team with each other, but you got 4 hours. We celebrate. Great job. But tomorrow is back to work. The win is 4 hours lived. Tomorrow's back to work.
That's the crazy part of the playoffs.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's 4 hours.
I was in Dubai when y'all lost. That shit was daytime.
So here we go. Get to that point. 4 hours we got to celebrate that win. We right back to work tomorrow. Indiana playbook. Thibs is a he studies. It's like that. So we get these books. They write this tall. They talk about you gotta this play, that play, this play, that play. We getting quiz and stuff. So it's 4 hours. You right back to the next job. I said, but when we lost in Indiana,
drag it
6 months. Now we wait until September 22nd to go get back together to try to remedy the mistake. So I was telling her, enjoy these moments and these wins because the wins are short-lived and the losses last a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, we the New York Knicks. Everyone remembers everybody.
Yeah, every game's a championship.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you playing at the Garden.
Yeah.
Because everybody, John Wall, everybody, you know how many NBA players I went to their house and they got the post up when they dropped 46 against the Knicks. I'm like, you couldn't show the shit against Kobe, LeBron. Yeah. Bron, why it gotta be the Knicks that you score 50 on and this and this and that?
Because the Garden brings a different energy.
World's most famous arena.
Literally.
And you walking in there, even if it's a bullshit game, you walking in Madison Square Garden. What that feel like walking in Madison?
There ain't no bullshit games in the NBA. You need every win.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying, what it feel like to you? Do you ever go there extra early and just look all the time and be like,
all the time? I'm there early every game. I'm there. Games at 7:30. I'm there 4 o'clock. I'm lifting. I'm on the court. I remember I was there so early in the playoffs. You was doing sound check. You remember I came out, I was listening. I just sat there just to see the performance. Yeah, because I was like, in the game, I'm too locked in. I'm not even going to be wanting to hear nothing else but basketball. Yeah. So, like, every day I show up at the Garden, I know there probably is going to be one kid, one family, one adult that spent their last money they got for themselves to go to a Knicks game, and they want to see their favorite players play. I want to show up every night and play, right. Because I know that there's someone there that put extra hours at their job in to spend their hard work money to go and watch us play, watch me play. And there could be nothing more disappointing than me not playing.
I see you doing a lot in the community, a lot of business ventures. How important is it to give back?
It's very important. I mean, this is, like you said, it's God gave me the gift, and as soon as I discredit the gift, they'll take it away. So I gotta, pay it forward. And the Dominican Republic doing a bunch of great work over there for the kids and everyone. And
getting down with the A-Rod. You been to that joint?
No, I have not.
The Amania?
No, I have not.
God.
What's that?
What is that?
Yo, I don't want to blow it up. Hey, y'all. It's a vacation spot in Santo Domingo.
I know about that.
That shit looked like Fiji Island. I went there for Christmas with my family. It is beyond beautiful. Like it's no way you thought on this side of the earth there's something that beautiful. And I'm talking about Turks, this, that, what you name them. Yeah. There's nothing that looks like that. Everybody goes to Santo Domingo on the other side. But your man A-Rod, I think he invested like $10 billion or something.
Yeah.
To make some cribs over there or something. What happened? No,
I'm exaggerating.
Yo, how much did he? How much? Google 2-time. Damn, the guy taking notes is fucking 2-time felon. Yo, A-Rod, how much money he invested in Santo Domingo, the new resort? $1 billion.
Not enough.
No, it's Fat Joe, dude. It's Fat Joe, right here. 10 billion, 1 billion, what's the difference? 10 billion, 1 billion, what you want me to do? But I'm painting the picture. You need to get with that. I promise you that's going to be a success out there.
I got you. Don't even worry about that.
So he telling you what to do. He telling you where to invest your money. I understand the sign.
Now, we saying that he's investing. I'm telling you what's going to win. That is going to win.
Yeah.
That is gonna win. The place is
it's unbelievable.
Believable. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
3 hours away. When you go there, you're gonna be like, yo, this shit is great. But it costs money to go in there.
What I will say though is for me, I'm not looking to make money in DR. I'm looking to give money to DR.
Okay.
Talk slow.
I'm trying to nurture the soil that's there. I don't want to take anything from the soil. I don't want to take anything from our people. I want to give to our people. I want to give them the chance to have the resources.
Best people in the world. There's nothing like Dominicans. The most fun,
it's amazing.
Most giving.
Can we get
the best food? I got an Italian friend, Stevie Materano, one of the best chefs in the world. He always goes, yo, cuz, who don't want to be Italian? I'm ready to say, yo, Papitos, who don't want to be Dominicano?
I just, for me, God has given me the chance, and I always say, I appreciate the gift of this game and the game of basketball and the life and the luck I talked about earlier that I had. But money's not fulfilling to me anymore. When I was younger, it was always a chase of every young artist you bring up, the bag, the money falling out. I'm not fulfilled by that. I don't need that anymore. I'm fulfilled by in New York, I always talk about it. It's the greatest currency you can get in New York. It's respect. And that's all I look for these days. It's just respect. That's all I need. And that's
when that plane come back to New York, because I live in Miami and New York. When I go to Miami, I'm like, come on, everybody, won't you do that? Conga. That's what I'm thinking when that plane going down. But when I come in here, and the shit coming down, I'm hearing doom, doom. There's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. You looking at, it just feel like the whole New York's a project building. You looking at the plane, that shit going down. You like, it's a different type of Teflon you got to have.
Yeah.
But when you big,
when the kids got your post in Coney Island, in Bay Ridge,
that's
in
respect.
Yonkers,
Come on,
in the Bronx, in Harlem, in the Lower East Side, in Staten Island, and they all screaming your name. This is, if you want to get popping, this is where you want to
Mecca.
Come on. Think about kids, like you said, family making ends meet. You know, people in a 200 square foot apartment, 500 square foot apartment, and they willing to dedicate some of their wall space to have you on the wall.
No, the love is...
That's respect.
The love is unreal, and I argue with everybody. Shout out to my man.
Who we got first
brother,
game?
I argue with all the barbers, everybody.
And Christmas game.
I was arguing for you.
Yeah.
Rich, where's Rich Flair? His barber was dumb tight. They traded Randall. I was like, yo, Karl-Anthony, and I love Randall.
Yeah.
Tough guy. Love him, his family.
Sure.
Salute them. But I was super excited, and I started arguing with the whole barbershop, and I'm like, yo, bro. And then when we went to the finals, I FaceTimed them. I was like, what's up? Oh, yo, you kind of was right. This, that. I told you I was right. What do we got to do? Are we going to see a championship in New York City, Carl?
That's the plan.
We hope
that's
so.
That's the plan, yeah. I ain't come here. I ain't coming to be good. It can't be great all time. You gotta be, striving for greatness every day.
There's a lot of guys try to get to close with no cigar. A lot of guys is cool with being number two. A lot of guys, you telling me that the DNA and the mindset of the New York Knicks, when they behind the scenes and y'all together, they're saying, yo, we going to win this championship.
I mean, did not last year not prove that?
No.
You know what I'm trying to say? Down 20 both times, game 1 and game 2 in Boston.
Slow down.
You know what I'm trying to say? We never thought the game was over. I know everyone was ready at the house turning their TV to other channels, watching other games. I don't know what they was watching, but the game was going. So, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the train is coming, baby. The first podcast I came in playing that shit from, what was that? That movie Money Train. The train is coming, baby.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, what's that? I was like, yo, the train's coming.
Yeah, you can't let anything cloud your mind of the vision you got. And there ain't been a time we didn't walk in there with having championship standards, and obviously, last year we came up short.
We coming back.
But 25 years in the making just to get to that point. And now, we got to work even harder to get to the next step.
What day is the Cleveland? What is it?
September 22nd. No. October 22nd.
October 22nd. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't that.
And that ain't this.
It's Cracking Kiss. Make some noise for our guest, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
On another legendary episode of Joe and Jada.